The Portland Police Bureau is hiring. We need people to join us as community police officers in the city of Portland. We have a highly competitive starting wage and great benefits. Come join the best. Visit joinportlandpolice.com for more information.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Sergeant Brad Yakets, and today I have the high honor of being Master of Ceremonies as we hire 5 officers, promote 3 captains, and 9 lieutenants. Before we begin reading our citations, I'd like to invite Robert King, Public Safety Advisor to Mayor Ted Wheeler, to come forward to say a few words.
I haven't said anything yet. Okay, good morning, everybody. My name is Robert King, and I'm the advisor to Mayor Wheeler for Public Safety, retired commander here at Portland Police. I'm here on the mayor's behalf. This is a hugely exciting day for our new hire officers and all of our promotees and all of us that are here that are family, friends, and colleagues. Congratulations. We're all very happy to welcome you to PPB, or welcome you to these promoted ranks. It's an amazing career, and and being hired as a police officer for me and for the officers at whatever rank in this room, it was truly one of the greatest days of our professional lives, and satisfying, however difficult and challenging, deeply and profoundly satisfying. In addition to welcoming our 6 new hire officers, we're also welcoming 12 men and women to the Portland Police Bureau command staff. Each one of you has distinguished yourselves, and you've earned this recognition, and each of these new hires and promotees is welcome and wanted and needed. The Police Bureau and community needs each one of you now more today than ever before. We face many challenges. You know, I think everyone in this room recognizes and understands the truth of that. But you see all the people that are assembled here together today, all the people in the Police Bureau and in the community, we face these challenges not alone. We face these challenges together. To the new hires, I want you to know that I love this Bureau and its amazing people and righteous and just mission. Our community needs you. And I want you to remember that when someone calls 911, despite what's going on in any narrative anywhere about police, that person, that family, some part of their life is completely out of control, or they wouldn't have called 911. They want and they need you there, and they need your help. Our job is to be compassionate and take the appropriate action based on the particular facts of the situation. And each one of you now is about to receive world-class training. Some of the best training that is offered anywhere, whether it's at the Basic Academy or our Advanced Academy. You'll receive excellent equipment and training that will prepare you for the realities of the work that you're about to embark upon. Each one of you has chosen a truly honorable career. Whitney, Olateo, McKay, Megan, and Ryan. Now, Jen, Chris, Hank, Casey, Jacob, Amanda, David, Robert, Greg, Craig, Michael, and Tony. That was a mouthful. I mean, right? We're grateful for you. We are truly, truly grateful for you. And we, all of us here in this room, support these amazing and these courageous men and women. It is true that each one of them has distinguished themselves. They have truly distinguished themselves in their careers and have accomplishments to earn the privilege and the honor of this recognition and this promotion. I'm excited for each of you, this Bureau, and the community, because I know each one of you, and I know about your accomplishments, and I know about the contribution, most importantly, about the contribution that you will make in your new role. It's a great day. Your leadership and problem solving will serve the interest of this Bureau now and well into the future. Now, for all the families that are here, I know how proud all of you are. We are all very proud today. And it's true that all of the people doing the work every day make tremendous sacrifices. It is true. They make sacrifices in what they do and what they encounter, the work, the schedules, but you make sacrifices too. I want to encourage you that, yes, it's true we take on risk, but we mitigate that risk through excellent training equipment, great planning and communication, and we create safety for us and for our community. You can be confident in that. These are some of the most experienced, knowledgeable, and competent practitioners of police work that I've ever met. In closing, I want everybody to know that I deeply respect and admire and appreciate all of you for your work over many years. Excited about our new hires coming in. You get to make your mark and make your contribution, your unique contribution that we both want and need in our Bureau. And I know I can count on all of you to do your very best. And the last time I talked at the promotion ceremony, I talked about the difference between success and significance, so I'm going to close on that. Success is something we pursue just on its own and say for ourselves. It's for us as an individual, and there's nothing wrong with that. But significance is something that is different than success. Significance is about making a difference for other people. It's about adding value to other people's lives. It's about making a difference in the lives of other people. And if you've had success and you've had significance, you know that once you've had significance, nothing else will ever do. You have a great future ahead of you. Very excited to welcome you. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to the Chief of the Portland Police Bureau, Danielle Outlaw.
Thank you.
Oh, is that your turn? Oh, sorry. Oh my God, okay.
But I appreciate it.
Okay, see, that was too much.
We're gonna walk over there.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right.
Let's do the thing.
Come on.
I'll go ahead and start with one apology. If I mispronounce any family members' names, I sincerely apologize. It's not my intention. With that, thank you, Robert. When I call your name, please come forward and stand with Chief Outlaw and Robert. Family members, please feel free to get closer to take a photo of your loved one. When we are finished with each group, we will swear you in at the same time. The following individuals are being sworn in as police officers today. Whitney Anderson. Whitney grew up in Fair Oaks, California, and attended high school at Bella Vista, where she swam varsity all 4 years and was a competitive triathlete. She studied fire science and sociology at Sierra College and received her Firefighter 1 certification. Whitney was the #1 recruit from college and worked as a firefighter with the Nevada County Consolidated Fire District. After the economy downturned, Whitney accepted a position as a sales manager with REI, which gave her the opportunity to continue her outdoor activities, including riding her bike from Vietnam to Cambodia, rock climbing in the Yosemite Valley, and paddling the Kenai Peninsula in Seward, Alaska. Whitney is incredibly excited to begin a new chapter serving her community here in Portland. Welcome, Whitney. Olatayo Eruban. Tay was born and raised and graduated from Grant High School, where he played soccer and basketball. Tay went on to play basketball for Community College and was awarded a scholarship to attend Warner Pacific University, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in human development. Tay has traveled to Europe twice in the past year. In his free time, he enjoys spending time with family and friends, playing sports, including basketball, football, and soccer. His favorite teams are the Portland Trail Blazers, the Chicago Bears, and the Chelsea, in England, football club. Tay is excited to start his new career at the Portland Police Bureau. Welcome, Tay. McKay Finsky. McKay was born and raised in Salem. She graduated from South Salem High School and earned her bachelor's degree in social science from Portland State University. Since her graduation, McKay has worked in customer experience roles with various local, national, and international companies. McKay grew interested in policing when she was seated on a Multnomah County grand jury for 4 weeks, and has been a volunteer with the Portland Bureau's Training Advisory Council since 2012. McKay enjoys both domestic and international travel. Her favorite activities are digging razor clams, fishing, crabbing, and foraging wild mushrooms. She also volunteers every summer with the International Pinot Noir celebration, where she combines her interests in food, wine, and volunteerism. McKay is joined today by her parents, Vernon and Helen Finsky, and her closest friends since first grade, Sarah. Welcome, McKay. Megan Foster. Megan was born in Novato, California, and moved to Southern Oregon in 1995. She played soccer and ran track at the varsity level in high school and competed in the state championship. Megan attended Lane Community College in Eugene, where she competed in track and field and cross country, earning All-American honors. After she completed her associate's degree, Megan enrolled at Southern Oregon University, where she graduated with a bachelor's degree in health and physical education with a minor in business. Megan has lived in the Portland metro area for the past 10 years and has been employed in medical and dental services. She enjoys spending time with her husband, Chris, who is a Portland firefighter, and their 2 children, Evelyn and Michael. Megan is joined today with her husband and children, as well as her mom, Vicki, stepdad, Bill, father-in-law, John, and his partner, Karen. She is thankful to her family and friends for all their contributions to help make this a reality, but would like to especially give thanks to her husband and stepdad for their support. Welcome, Megan. Ryan Hernandez. Ryan was born and raised in Portland and graduated from Portland Christian High School. He then went on to Willamette University in Salem, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree in exercise science with a minor in Spanish. He was a 4-year letterman in both football and track at the university. After college, Ryan had the opportunity to travel and work in different countries and communities. From 2014 to 2017, Ryan volunteered with No International, a faith-based nonprofit operating community centers in Mexico. Ryan volunteered as an athletic director in Morelia, Mexico. He met with his wife Shauna there while living in Mexico, and they were married in 2017. Ryan looks forward to using his experience to serve the city of Portland. Ryan is joined today by his wife, parents, extended family, and friends, all of whom have been supportive of this endeavor. Welcome, Ryan. Now, Deborah Scrogan, City Elections Officer, will now administer the oath of office.
Officers, please stand. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. I, Lee Rogers, do solemnly affirm. I will support the constitutions. Of the United States and of the state of Oregon. The charter of the city of Portland and its laws. I will faithfully, honestly, and ethically. Perform my duties. As officer. In the Bureau of Police. During my continuance therein. Congratulations.
The following lieutenants are being promoted to the rank of captain. Craig Dobson. Craig was appointed to the Portland Police Bureau on July 23, 1998. After rotating through the precinct, he was assigned to Central Precinct. In 2010, Craig was promoted to sergeant and assigned to East Precinct and then to Central Precinct, where he became very skilled in managing crowd control events. Craig then went to work in the Tactical Operations Division a year later in East Precinct. In 2016, Craig was promoted to lieutenant and has worked in the Strategic Services Division and the Professional Standards Division as the Use of Force Auditor. He recently graduated from the FBI National Academy. Craig has numerous letters of commendation, as well as 2 achievement medals for his work on the Rapid Response Team, and also for coordinating the security plan for the IAAF World Track and Field Indoor Championship that was held in Portland. Captain Dobson is assigned to East Precinct and is joined today by family and friends. Congratulations, Captain Dobson. Mike Leisure. Mike Leisure played basketball at Gonzaga University a very long time ago. That's it. Okay, no. Mike was appointed to the Portland Police Bureau on March 16, 2000. After rotating through the precinct, he was assigned to East Precinct. In 2010, Mike was promoted to sergeant and assigned to Central Precinct, the Personnel Division, and then back to Central Precinct in 2014, where he was a founding member of the Bike Theft Task Force. In 2016, Mike was promoted to lieutenant and worked at Central Precinct, the Chief's Office, and most recently, North Precinct. Mike has dedicated some of his personal time to youth, acting as a mentor in the Boys to Men mentorship program, and was involved with the Bureau's summer camp and the former Police Activities League. He's also coached youth girls basketball in his own community. Mike was also honored with an achievement medal for his work with the community and police relations committee. Captain Leisure is assigned to the Youth Services Division and is joined today by his wife Stephanie, daughters Grace and Lucille, mother Lisa, in-laws Steve and Vicky, sister Mandy, and brother-in-law Mike, plus his friends. We added a bunch at the very end there. Congratulations, Captain Leisure. Tony Passador. Tony was appointed to the Portland Police Bureau on July 31st, 2003. After finishing his training, he was assigned to East Precinct, where he worked for 4 years as a member of East Precinct's Crime Reduction Unit, earning a number of commendations. In 2007, Tony was appointed to sergeant and assigned to Northeast Precinct, and then worked in the Tactical Operations Division, Detectives, and Central Precinct. In 2016, Tony was promoted to lieutenant and assigned to East Precinct. He most recently has been serving as acting captain of East Precinct. Tony has been honored with 3 unit commendation medals and his work on the Hotspot Enforcement Team, the Burglary Intervention Team, and the Crime Reduction Unit. Captain Passador is assigned to North Precinct and is joined today by his wife Tiffany, sons Zach and Nate, stepdaughter Callie, sister Gina, and Uncle George Passador. Congratulations, Captain Passador. Deborah Scrogan, City Elections Officer, will now administer the oath of office.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly affirm. I will support the constitutions. Of the United States and the state of Oregon. The charter of the city of Portland and its laws. I will faithfully, honestly, and ethically perform my duties as captain in the Bureau of Police during my continuance there.
The following sergeants will be promoted to the rank of lieutenant. Jennifer Baxter. Jennifer was appointed to the Portland Police Bureau on February 15th, 1999. After finishing her training and rotating through the various patrol assignments, she was assigned to the Southeast Precinct and then East Precinct. Jennifer was promoted to sergeant in 2013 and assigned to Central Precinct, where she has distinguished herself as an excellent supervisor on the afternoon shift. Her supervisors have consistently commended her for her willingness to take on extra projects and get things done. Jennifer has numerous letters of commendation and was honored with a unit commendation for her work on the robbery detail in Southeast Precinct. Lieutenant Baxter is assigned to North Precinct and is joined today by many family and friends. Christopher Jovic. Chris was appointed to the Portland Police Bureau on February 17, 2000. After his training rotations, he was assigned to East Precinct, the Transit Division, and Central Precinct. He also served on the Rapid Response Team. In 2014, Chris was promoted to sergeant and assigned to East Precinct. Chris has numerous letters of commendation. He was also honored with a unit commendation, an achievement medal for his work on neighborhood livability issues in Southeast Portland, and a Medal of Valor for his response to an auto thief who was shooting at officers. Sergeant Jovic is assigned to the Professional Standards Division and is joined today by his wife Tina, daughters Madison and Haley, as well as other friends and family. At this time, we would like to ask Hank's daughter, Kaylin, emphasis on the Lynn Wilhelm, who just graduated from the Portland Police Cadet Academy, to come up and help present Hank's badge. Harold Hank Hayes was appointed to the Portland Police Bureau on November 15, 2001. After completing his training, Hank was assigned to Central Precinct. As an officer, Hank has also worked in the School Police Division, Southeast Precinct, North Precinct, and Central Precinct. In 2014, Hank was promoted to sergeant and assigned to North Precinct, and most recently, the Youth Services Division. Hank has received many letters of commendation, some of which come as a result of his tireless work in schools and with at-risk youth. Hank has also received the Bureau's Unit Commendation Medal for his work implementing the new computer-aided dispatch system known as VCAD. He most recently received a commendation medal for his diligent work to ensure the members of the Youth Services Division received advanced training for school resource officers. In addition to his daughter, Hank is joined today by his wife Erin, daughter Jackie, and her boyfriend Dylan. Lieutenant Hayes is assigned to East Precinct. Congratulations, Lieutenant Hayes. Casey Hetman. Casey was appointed to the Portland Police Bureau on January 25th, 2007, and worked the various precincts before being assigned to Central Precinct, where he was under the tutelage of a dynamic partner for almost 5 years. In 2014, Casey was promoted to sergeant and assigned to North Precinct. In 2017, he transferred to the Behavioral Health Unit, most recently serving as the unit's acting lieutenant. He also has been a member of the Crisis Negotiation Team. Casey's numerous letters of commendation in his file, which illustrate the busy life of a patrol officer. Community members have written about his compassion, professionalism, and quick response. In addition, Casey was honored with a commendation medal and was cited for his work as a youth liaison officer and a commendation medal for his work as an enhanced crisis intervention team officer. Lieutenant Hetman will remain in the Behavioral Health Unit and is joined today by family and friends. Congratulations, Lieutenant Hetman. Before I read the next citation, I'd like to invite retired Commander Cliff Jensen up to help present the badge to his son.
Where's spitting image, huh?
Jake Jensen. Jake was appointed to the Portland Police Bureau on March 11, 2004. After finishing his training, he was assigned to East Precinct before transferring to Central. In 2012, Jake was promoted to sergeant and assigned to East Precinct. He then went on to work in the Professional Standards Division before returning to Central Precinct. Jake has many letters of commendation in his file that detail the busy life of a patrol officer and sergeant. He has been commended by his officers, supervisors in the organization for his efficiency and his willingness to volunteer for additional community engagement. Jake was honored with a unit commendation medal for his work with the service coordination team and a commendation medal for his work to improve the Bureau's employee information system while assigned to professional standards. Lieutenant Jensen will remain at Central Precinct. In addition to his dad, Jake is joined today by his wife Lisa, their children Karina and Charlie, and his mom Dodie. Congratulations, Lieutenant Jensen. Amanda McMillan. Amanda was appointed to the Portland Police Bureau on November 29, 2001. She finished her training and was assigned to Northeast Precinct. She later went on to work on their neighborhood response team. In 2014, Amanda was promoted to sergeant and assigned to East Precinct. She is a detached member of the Portland Police Honor Guard. Amanda has numerous letters of commendation in her file detailing the busy work of a patrol officer and then sergeant, from her response to burglaries, robberies, death investigations, civil disputes, hit and runs, and many other crimes. Many people cite her professionalism, compassion, and responsiveness. Amanda also has many letters of commendation for work involving youth. Amanda was honored with a Unit Commendation Medal for her work with the Employee Assistance Program's Peer Support Team. Lieutenant McMillan is assigned to the Youth Services Division and is joined today by family and friends. Congratulations, Lieutenant McMillan. David Michelson. Dave was appointed to the Portland Police Bureau on March 25, 1999. He finished his training and was assigned to Northeast Precinct and later Central Precinct. In 2006, Dave was promoted to sergeant and worked at Central Precinct, the Detective Division, and most recently, Central Precinct Street Crimes Unit. Dave has numerous letters of commendation for his work with the Street Crimes Unit, working a number of missions to improve neighborhood livability and curb the illegal drug trafficking. Many letters cite his excellent work ethic, attitude, and leadership. David was honored with a Medal of Valor for helping other officers who were attacked while off duty. Lieutenant Michelson is assigned to the Detective Division and is joined today by friends and family. Congratulations, Lieutenant Michelson. Robert Quick. Rob was appointed to the Portland Police Bureau on March 15, 2001. After training and rotations throughout the precincts, he began working at Southeast Precinct and then moved to East Precinct in 2009. In 2013, Rob was promoted to sergeant and assigned to Central Precinct. Rob has been commended by his supervisors and community members for his professionalism and compassion when responding to incidents ranging from mental health and community livability to violent crime. He is consistently cited for exceeding standards when it comes to working in a team and for his leadership skills. Lieutenant Quick is assigned to East Precinct and is joined today by friends and family. Congratulations, Lieutenant Quick. Greg Stewart. Greg was appointed to the Portland Police Bureau on February 1st, 1996. After rotating through the precincts and finishing his training, he was assigned to Central Precinct. In 2011, Greg was promoted to sergeant and assigned to Northeast Precinct. Since that time, he has worked in the Family Services Division's Domestic Violence Reduction Unit, Strategic Services Division, and North Precinct. Greg has also spent time as an alternate public information officer. In February, Greg transferred to the Training Division. Greg's many letters of commendation cite his early work as a patrol officer responding to crime, as well as compassion and professionalism during his time in the Domestic Violence Reduction Unit. More recently, his letters detail his work on grants, technology, and data analysis. One thank you is from a student he helped. Supposedly that student got a B, even gave nice words of encouragement, but you gave her a B. So maybe next time an A would be better, Professor Greg. Lieutenant Stewart will remain assigned to the Training Division. He is joined today by his wife Karen, parents Bob and Kay. Congratulations, Lieutenant Stewart. Deborah Scrogan, again, City Elections Officer, will now administer the oath of office.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Jennifer Baxter,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
I will support the constitutions
I will support the constitutions
of the United States and of the state of Oregon,
of the United States and the state of Oregon,
the charter of the city of Portland and its laws.
the charter of the city of Portland and its laws.
I will faithfully, honestly, and ethically
I will faithfully, honestly, and ethically
perform my duties
perform my duties
as lieutenant
as lieutenant
in the Bureau of Police
in the Bureau of Police
during my continuance therein.
during my continuance therein.
Congratulations.
Now I would like to introduce Police Chief Danielle Outlaw.
Good morning. Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here today to welcome each of you, our new officers, and celebrate our new lieutenants and our captains. First, I want to address our new officers. We had an opportunity to briefly speak before we started, but I just want to share with you that we understand that there are several law enforcement agencies and maybe even fire somewhere, but you chose PPB. And I want to thank you for that. There's a lot going on, as we know, in our profession nationally, also just statewide around narrative. And I think it's very telling for those who choose to embark upon this path of servant leadership, which is what this is, knowing that this isn't a job that you're going to get pleases and thank yous all the time. So to me, that tells me truly of your character and your commitment to serving others, and we want to welcome you very uniquely to the PPB family here. The best part of my day, actually, on these days is when I get to not only meet with the folks before we come in here, and I joke, I'm gonna tell the secret. So we go around the table, and I say, okay, tell me about your past life and what you did. I already know what they did, but usually, that's the opportunity to find out what they did, so we know, okay, do we have a roofer? Do we have an electrical engineer? Do we have somebody that did contract work? Because we always know where we can get the hookup on something in the meantime. But with that said, the other point of that, and we didn't get the opportunity to do it as much today, the other point behind that is so they get to know each other. Some of you may or may not know, I've been here about a year and a half, and this is a new experience for me in that we all send our recruits to DPSST in Salem. So you have the wonderful and rare opportunity to meet other officers from all over the state, whereas where I came from, you're in your own academy class and you're just with each other. But with all of that said, you have the opportunity to have a network of people and peers from all over this state, but most specifically each other. And so when we learn about our backgrounds, we learn where our strengths and weaknesses are. We learn that we're not only human beings, but we become family. And so as you begin to progress and matriculate through your academy time, remember each other's strengths and weaknesses. Remember what drives each of you, because the expectation is that you're going to start together, but you're also going to finish together. But you have the opportunity of doing that with folks from all over the state as well. So this is it. There's no bond. I think there's no one in this room that won't tell you that there's no bond unlike your academy mate. So enjoy this day, savor this moment, because this truly is a moment to remember. As many of you just heard, today's new hires are athletic, they're adventuresome, very well traveled. And these varied backgrounds are ideal. They bring with them that richness and experience, and it will help them shape the future of this bureau. My expectations for you is that you do your job well. You treat everyone with dignity and respect, fairly, and most importantly, you engage our community. Those relationships you build in the community will be invaluable, not only to you, but to the community as well. And I have faith that you will become excellent community police officers. Remember that you can still do your job. We enforce laws. You can do it with kindness and compassion and mercy and grace and show love and understanding. To our new captains and lieutenants, you're here today because you earned this. You've demonstrated a commitment and understanding of contemporary policing. To our new hires, please take note of what it takes to sit in these seats, as I do expect at some point you will be sitting in these roles as well. I know you'll take on these responsibilities with tenacity and dedication. Many of you have already been acting in these roles, and I am very pleased that you're able to be promoted today so you can continue to do the great work you've already been doing. Captains Dobson, Leisure, and Passador, you've each demonstrated superior skills as lieutenants, making significant contributions to the Bureau and our community. It is my pleasure to watch you move into these command positions at our precincts and youth services. To our lieutenants, many of you have been sergeants for quite some time. You have a wealth of knowledge and experience in what I believe is really a critical supervisory position. I'm happy you're taking the next step in your career and that you can bring everything you've learned as sergeants into these new roles. And lastly, I always like to say thank you and welcome to our families. These ceremonies mean a lot to us, and your being here is beyond important because your support is critical. You provide the very important work-life balance that we need. Sometimes the weight and responsibility of this job can be very heavy, but that's why we rely on you. And you know, I shared a long time ago, and I'll share it again, a brief story when I graduated from the academy. My dad embarrassed the heck out of me. We had something called family night, and he came and he stood up in front of everybody, and I was like, yeah, okay, he's gonna say congratulations or I'm proud or something, and he stood up and said, I don't want my daughter to be a cop. I'm like, okay, you can sit down now. Where is this going? And you know, as a parent, he expressed a very real apprehension and anxiety about my safety, and just, you know, he didn't want his daughter being a cop on the streets of Oakland. Fast forward to 26 weeks later. That's when I finished the, actually it was a little bit longer than that. I finished the academy, and I'm now on the streets by myself, so it was well after 6.5 months. It was maybe about 9 to 10 months. But I got cut loose on my own, and it just so happened that I got cut loose to my neighborhood. And I had a pager then, and I keep getting these beeps or these pages. And I look down and I see it's him. So I call him, I find a payphone, or I did, you know, we still had payphones. And I call him, I said, is everything okay? And he goes, yeah, it's been these cars parked out in front of my house for the last 2 days, and I need you to come get them towed. And I said, wait a minute. You were the same ones 9 months ago that stood up in front of these people and said you didn't want to be a cop. But I'm saying all of that to say I'll never forget the pride that he exuded once I graduated. And I share that because if some of you are feeling anxiety about your loved ones, whether it's being a new cop or taking on added responsibilities, we all know that as we take on additional responsibilities, we become more visible. And so if you're more, if you're concerned about that, please know that they will be absolutely okay. All of these people standing behind you can't even see. It's an outpouring into the hallway as well. We are their family as well, and we have their back. We stand behind you, one, because we don't like our backs, people standing behind us. But we stand behind you symbolically in support of you as well. So please know that your loved ones are in good hands. Be very proud of the work that you do. Remember why you're doing this job. Remember your true north when things don't always go as we think they're going to go. But again, I want to thank you for stepping up and taking this role. We are really, really part of an amazing time. And there's so much opportunities for us as a Bureau, and I'm honored that you all took the incentive to be a part of the team. Thank you.